You need your engine to start every time you want to drive your car, right? Well, for this to be possible, your battery needs to be in good condition. It's always good for a driver to know exactly where their car battery is. It's normally located under the front bonnet, either on the left or the right hand side. But some manufacturers do decide to put them in the boot or underneath the driver's or the passenger seat. If you're not sure, you can always check your driver's manual. Okay, now we're going to have a closer look at a battery on a vehicle. We'll start by looking at the terminals. You have your positive and your negative terminals. The positive terminal has a red cover in this case, and in most cases, and it's indicated with a plus sign. If you remove the cover, you can have access to the terminal itself. On the opposite side, we have a minus sign that indicates the negative terminal, and that is normally clear on most batteries. Also, you'll have on most batteries a battery health indicator. That's a nice quick view on what the condition of the health of your battery is. We'll talk a little bit more about this later on. Also, you should have a sticker on the top or on the side of the battery that will tell you more information about the power of the battery. As you can imagine, there's different sizes of engines and there's different sizes of batteries. The power of the battery that has been put into your vehicle is suitable for your engine. So if you do need to change your battery, you need to make sure that the battery that you're going to buy is suitable for the engine and the vehicle that you're using. Another thing you can do is check the terminals that they're not loose by wiggling them. If you hold on to each terminal and see if you can wiggle it. If it moves, then that's an indication that your terminals are loose and needs to be tightened. Also, you can have a look at the terminals to see if there's any corrosion. If there's corrosion, the terminals will need to be removed and cleaned and lubricated. This is more of a job for a mechanic. Okay, now we're going to have a look at the battery health indicator, which should be green. Green indicates that the health of your battery is in good condition. On the sticker of the battery, it does show you that if it's green, it's good. If it's black, it needs to be recharged. And if it's white, the battery needs to be replaced. Also, it's got other information regarding the battery capacity and the ampage of the battery itself. The most common issues with a battery is that you have a flat battery. This means that you don't have sufficient charge in the battery to start the vehicle. It could be that your alternator is not charging your battery. That means that the last few times you drove your vehicle, your battery's charge was not being replenished. It could also be that your battery is just an old battery and it hasn't been changed for a long time and it just needs to be renewed. It's also possible that the interior or the exterior lights have been left on for some reason and that has taken away the charge of the battery. If the vehicle hasn't been used for a long time, for example, if you've gone on holiday or just haven't used a vehicle for a long time, possibly a month or so, this is another reason for you to have a flat battery. Another common reason for having a flat battery is if your battery terminals are loose or corroded. So as you can see, there's many possibilities why you could have a flat battery on your vehicle. It's not very easy for a driver to determine why they had a flat battery unless it was an obvious light being left on. So it might just be a case of jump start your battery and take it to the local garage and let the mechanic determine what caused the flat battery. Before you jump start your vehicle, it's very important that you do it in the correct procedure. Because if you don't do it the correct way, there is a possibility that you could damage some of your electrical components. Therefore, if you're not sure, just call a mechanic, someone that's qualified to do it for you. Or just check your owner's manual and see if there is a correct procedure on how to carry out a jump start for your vehicle.